Hi, it's Jessica. Welcome back to my studio. Today I decided to do another home art haul because I found more stuff to use. So let me show you what I found really quick and then we'll get to making. Okay, so let's start with, I have I have an airbrush kit and I found this is what you use with your airbrush. High flow acrylics, iridescent gold, fine. So we're gonna use some of that. And I haven't used this color in a long time. Nova color, fluorescent red, transparent. I found a whole package of cosmetic wedges. I guess I was supposed to use these with my stencils, so I pulled a couple of those out. I also found this brush that I probably got from like Lowe's or something, or the dollar store or something, so we may use that. I found that. I found some pipettes that I've never used. I pulled out some stencils so I could use my cosmetic wedges. I found some, I found some liquid masking fluid that I was going to use, but then when I opened it up, it's completely disgusting on the inside. I never used it, so it just dried up completely, so I'm going to toss that. So this is just a warning to you and a reminder to you, actually not a warning, a reminder to you that go through your stuff and use up your supplies. And I found this, what is this, one of those catalyst wedges it has teeth on it. I didn't use this in my last video, so I pulled this puppy back out. And a long time ago, I ordered a sampler pen set from Jet Pens, and this is a I don't even know if I probably swatched them, but I don't remember where that is. It's probably in one of my art journals. Timbo Mono Drawing Pen 03 water-based pigment ink marker. We're going to use that. And I like this pen. I like the way it looks. This is a True Red 0.7, but it's a black pen, so maybe the company is called True Red. I have this. Move some paint around. I found this in one of my carriers, just a random color. I found this color. It says it's copper, but it doesn't look very coppery to me, and it looks like this is from back in the day when I used to do acrylic pouring. So and I also found this from back in the day when I used to do acrylic pouring. This pretty blue, what do they call it? Robin's egg blue that I never opened, so we may open that up. And I have a couple other things that I won't even go through because I don't know if I'm going to get to them. But and I also am going to pair it this time with a grid journal, and we're just going to see where it goes. And I wanted to show you, I was listening to an artist on YouTube, and they talked about abstract art and how the marks that come out of you that's your voice, and you need to get free use gestures in your with your hands. You can practice with black paint or whatever color paint and just try to get your hand moving and make different gestures with the paint. So this is what I just wanted to show you guys, this if you're thinking about how to do different things with your art or practice in different ways. And this, I can probably take this, if I wanted to, use this in a collage, or use it in a painting if I wanted to. So, and I don't have to stop here. This is just like a nice, this is not regular copy paper. It's a little bit thicker than copy paper. But I could add white to this. I can add maybe like a splash of red. I don't know. But you can make these go further if you want. But I was just playing with marks. This one I was hitting the brush down to see different marks that would come out of that. And I love the dry brush. I call it dry brush mark. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it. Just I'm trying to get movement in my arm. Movement. I don't have a large work surface. Maybe that's something that I'll think about going into the new year, is trying to create a larger work area for myself. I am the type of artist that I need everything around me, and that's bad because it starts to get cluttered. Because I have, if I expanded this view, you would see I have my crochet hooks. I have my tools for jewelry making. I have other brushes. I have all kinds of pens and sanding, stuff for sanding. I have mica powders close by. I have beads not too far away from me. So I have all my stuff is around me, and I don't think that is helping me. So I need to, in jewelry making, having your stuff close by so I can easily grab stuff is a good thing. But I don't know if that translates into like my mixed media work. So I have to think about that. I also had some coffee, instant coffee that I put into a bowl, and it dries out, and I add water to it, and I use it every once in a while in my work. I haven't in a long time, so I just re-wet it, and I may use some of that. So I have no clue where this is going. I have a random assortment of colors. I also brought out my black just so that it can balance everything out, because I have like pinks and the fluorescent red and the gold and copper, so it's just weird colors. So let me sit down and get started. And that we like. Now I'm gonna go, I taped off this grid, 9 squares, small squares, and I'm gonna run over I'm gonna act like this is just one page and go over the tape with my art supplies. And what I like to do is I save my tape, and I will incorporate my used up tape, if it has nice marks on it, into something else. Oh, I also have these little stamps that I have, random stamps. I have brilliant gold, fast drying pigment ink, and I have copper. So I have those. Use that there. Okay, so let's get to drawing. And I want to see if this is it's water soluble. Maybe if I wonder if I let it dry, would it have okay, so it's blue, almost like a blue ink. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Let's bust out some coffee. Oh, I'm gonna use this brush. Let's use. Oh, no, not this one. What's that other cute brush that I had? My other cute brush that I used the last time. This one. Okay. trying to figure out this. Oh, it's very bright. Very, very bright. Okay, so I let this dry for a few minutes, and now I'm gonna go back over it with some more marks, and let's see what other things we can use from my in-home art haul that we can get into. Let's you know what, no, that's too many. We need some contrast. And I also found this mermaid glitter mix that I used in a project a few years ago. Look at how cute. Oh, you can't really see, but it has like little shells, iridescent shells, and it's all very cute colors in there. So I'm going to put that to the side because I have a project that I've been procrastinating on that I want to share it with you, and glitter is going to be a part of it. So this will be a little bit of this will be used in a future video, a special project that I'm working on, and I hope to share that with you soon once I get my act together and just do the work. And let's take our, you know what, I don't know if it's gonna, but this may work. May be able to make some marks. Smearing the black, but I kind of like the way that looks. I'm gonna wait for that to dry. C'est la vie. We're just playing.
I like the way it looks. I think everyone. It's got some bubbles in it in some places. So, go to that.
I like how it has this little part right there. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. And what other color? We haven't used our blue, and oh, wait a second. I don't know if this is going to make that much of a difference because it's a freaking, okay, I don't like that. Oh, but I can use it as a little smudge. I'm going to smudge a little extra color on there. Oops. Oh, I ruined it. Let's see if I can can, I don't think I can, but I have more of these, so. Oh, it's interesting. Okay. The little black that's incorporated into there. All right, so now what I want to do is I am going to use this. It's called turquoise blue, which to me this is not turquoise blue. This is not my kind of turquoise. Turquoise is my color, my favorite colors, so I'm particular about my turquoise blue. This is more of my, what I consider turquoise blue. This is more robin's egg blue to me. Get a pen, scissors, cut this. Yeah, this is, ooh, this is in no way turquoise. So I'm just gonna, I just want to dab a little bit of it. Just to say, I am here. Okay.
Then what I could do, because it is like,
You know what color came into my head, and I don't even know why it came into my head, but brown just kind of popped into my head. I have this little chalk, but it's not brown. It's like a copper color. I don't know if that's doing anything. That's not doing anything for it, I don't think. I don't think it is. I regret that I put that there. But let's smear. Let's take our smearer and do that. Can we smear that? Yeah, okay, that's good. Is there anything else? This copper is a little bit darker. But I think that takes away, I don't think that that's needed. I don't like that I put that there either. So let's try to smear it away. Okay, yep, that's better. Okay, so we used our robin's egg blue. We used our Nova Color fluorescent red. We used the high flow iridescent, which I really like. That robin's egg blue, coffee, copper. We had to reconstitute that. But that color is a nice, I like that color. I wouldn't call it copper color, but it's a nice color. And we used 2 pens that I have, give or take. I take it or leave them, actually. I didn't mean give or take. I'm going to take or leave. What I'm going to do now is I am going to pull the tape. I think I'm going to cut them up. Let's see. Let me do this. Oh, I don't know which way. Oh, it's ripping this a little bit. That's okay. And, okay. So my video got cut off where I finished ripping off the tape, and what I decided to do after that was to cut them up, and I'm going to use them for I like to, if somebody buys a piece of art from me or a piece of jewelry, I like to include a little something extra. So I'm going to make some cards out of these. I have some black cardstock paper that I have that I can use as a backing for them. But what I wanted to tell you was that when I first, after I cut them up, I started looking at them individually, and I really didn't like what I was seeing. And so I started to add some elements to the piece. Like I added some off-white, I added a little bit of collage work and some mark making to them. And they started to grow on me a little bit. And as I went through them, I got each one to the point where I was satisfied. Well, actually, you know what? Let me take that back, because I did the mark making, and I added the off-white paint the night before. And then I went to bed, and then the next day I woke up and I started looking at them some more, and I decided to, I'm sorry, I was working on, I decided to add some collage work to them. So some of them have collage, like a little piece of collage just to balance it out, because I added like the circle and a piece of collage. So if you have something that you really don't like I finished the grid journal. The colors were okay, but I really didn't like where it stood, I guess. And so by letting everything rest for a day, I was able to come back with fresh eyes and tweak the pieces the way that I wanted them. And I think they'll look really good. These are the cardstock note cards out of the black. I think they'll look really good out of black background. Oh, you know what? Oh, I was just thinking that if I gave this as a note card to someone, then they would have to find like white paper to put inside or something like that. So maybe I'll just mount them. I'll cut this in half, and I will mount each one on black and sign the back in gold or something, and include it in like it's a little piece of artwork that you're getting from me, rather than making it into a note card, because I do like to make my little handmade note cards. But this is going to have to be, because I like it on a black background. It makes everything pop a little bit more. So I'll just run through how each one looks. And that'll be a nice little gift to give to people. And this actually is 4x6. The black note card will be 4x6. And I think my problem was, when I looked at the piece again, I did not like the initial line that I made in the background. So I tried to cover that up as much as possible. And I thought that I was trying to clean up the grungy areas. And on some of them I left it, but on others I had to stop myself, because I didn't want it to be so perfect, you know. I just wanted it to be like a free piece of art. So I edited to a certain point. So that's those cards, and that is it. I'm going to put a little bit of fixative on these. I'll let them sit, and then I'll mount them. I'm going to use this. Let me show you guys what I'm going to use to mount. Hold on one second. I may hit them with a clear coat of, I have to do this. It's cold. Oh, it's terrible outside, but I may have to hit them with some just some UV spray. I'm going to use this neutral adhesive to little piece of art down to the card. So that's what I'm going to do with these, and then I'll save them for when I sell a piece, and then I'll give them a little small piece of art. So that's it. So thank you for being here. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. So I just have to say, if you're seeing this video, then this is your sign to go through your art supplies and do an at-home art haul and have fun.